Well, welcome back to the channel. And as restrictions here in the UK are slowly being eased and lifted, I found myself with a couple of hours spare this afternoon after work, so I loaded the camera bag into the car and took the short drive down to Margate and made my way down to Margate seafront. Had a walk along the promenade, just trying to get an idea of where the sun would set and any potential compositions that I might find.
Honey, do you remember when we used to laugh and love? Say we last forever before the cruel heavens above. So to take you away, cause I ain't the same without your taste, your loving touch. We've been making our way out through suburban avenues, and the skies around us turning black from perfect blue. And to my surprise, I took a look in your eyes and better sense.
Well, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today the sun is shining, which makes a change from the last 3 or 4 days where it's been just really grey, drab, miserable skies. So I finished work at a reasonable time and decided to head off down here to Margate to try and capture sunset. And as restrictions now are slowly being lifted, I decided to bring along some of my camera gear and some gear that I haven't actually used yet since lockdown. I bought a new gimbal for my EOS R, which is what I'm currently using, the Ronin S. I've only tried it a little bit at home, and you know, it's a great gimbal, fantastic. Whether or not it's suited to vlogging, because I'm feeling the weight of it already, but you know, maybe it's something I'll get used to. But it depends how much I want to vlog with the EOS R as opposed to the little M50 that I was using up till now. Time will tell. Anyway, I'm down here at Margate and I've come down on the beach, and on the beach here they got this tidal pool, and you can see the reflection of the town of Margate and the Turner Contemporary in the distance. So that's going to be our first shot. I'm going to set up now and see how we get on.
Can you see my disarray? Only tell me it ain't over, ain't the end of the line. Thinking of our time together and all the years gone by. Tonight, in the city of wonder, all I wanna do is remember the times gone by. We thought we'd last all our lives, and maybe now I'll just try and make right all that I did wrong. Tonight, in the city of wonder, all I wanna do is remember the times gone by. We thought we'd last all our lives, and maybe now I'll just try and make right all that I did wrong.
Well, I spent so long over there on the tidal pool getting a couple of reflection shots. Time's really whipped away. Met somebody that I knew, so that took up a few more minutes having a bit of a chinwag. And now I'm up on the promenade here, and I just noticed the sun is starting to dip down already. So I'm going to have to shoot off and find another composition, which will probably be maybe using that reflection pool again and try and capture some sun setting in the reflection pool. But it's lovely out here to get out again, I must admit.
This is how it begins, on a Saturday night in the Manchester light, with a drink in your hand. Don't be telling me twice, cause you know it's inside. You can feel it within. Gotta dive right in. Get a feel like any other your mind, oh. So go out and live.
Well, that was typical. Just headed over here to the tidal pool, and as I got here, someone decides it would be a good idea to jump in and have a swim. So unfortunately you're not getting the nice smooth reflections you were. There is a ripple on it now, but it might calm down. The sun as ever, dipped behind a bank of cloud there, and it seems quite a thick bit of cloud on the horizon, so I don't think there's an image to be had at the moment. But on this tidal pool, there's a couple of handrails. I don't know if you can see them, like handrails to get you in and out of the pool, and my plan was just to isolate that handrail and take something a bit more minimalist, maybe a bit of a longer exposure, and just have the handrail. But I'm not sure how that's going to pan out at the moment. We'll have a go and see what we can come up with. Well, we actually came up with nothing. I couldn't find a composition that I was happy with. I couldn't isolate the railings, so I gave up on that and headed back towards the car and called it a day. Well, today's vlog has been a complete and utter disaster. It was a spare at a moment thing. I just packed up the gear, jumped in the car and headed down to Margate. Really didn't have any plans other than just come down for sunset. Just couldn't find a composition. The sunset wasn't great. I don't know whether it's because I'm out of practice, haven't been out for a long time. I got a load of new gear and I'm trying to vlog with one camera, one stills camera, and it's proven a bit tricky trying to switch between stills and video, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. I'm sure I'll get there, but for the moment it's still a learning curve. So although, you know, the vlog was pretty useless today, images I'll reserve judgment on until I get home. But I guess, you know, the only thing is really it was all a bit of a learning curve just coming out, so, you know, probably learned something. Hopefully, that's how I'm looking at it anyway. But thanks very much for watching. I know you didn't enjoy it. Give it a thumbs down if you like. But I'll get out again soon, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers then.